So my name is Ernest Cabellero. Thank you guys for coming on out. Thank the cast for setting up the show. Megan is awesome. Megan is a boss. She is one. I don't know. I genuinely, it's awesome seeing you guys on out here. Because without you guys, I'm just a dick with a mic. So it's.
Nice jacket. Yeah. Distracted by the jacket.
Hey, I dig it. But today we are doing the hero's journey. This is Drunken Discourse. Kapow. So the hero's journey. So the hero's journey in a nutshell is 1. Call to adventure. 2. He has a problem that he needs to overcome. And 3. He returns the hero. And now, when I say he returns, that means he defeated the problem, the challenge. And when he returns, it can be like a item, kind of like a sword, almost. Something magical, or like a really good beer. Something he was craving. But it doesn't have to be literal either. When you defeat the challenge could have been anxiety. It could have been like a fear that was holding you back. And when on the return, he has knowledge. He has confidence that he was able to defeat that fear and just add to his character. Improvement. That's all it is. That was one of my first shows. This show's a little bit different. They fuck you up beforehand. This one I was fucked up afterhand. So I'm the dude far right. Have a hand over my head right now. And guys, this is like alright, so this is only like 6 months. 6 months into comedy, I finally get booked. First show. What? Yes. And I did it. I was like, dude, I'm so pumped up right now. And I did my first show, it's all packed. Oh, I killed it. People are like laughing, just holding your gut. And I'm like, man, I did it. My idea of success was getting paid for what you love. So, success is, everybody has their own definition of what success is. Mine was getting paid for what I love. 6 months in the comedy, I did it. Yeah. But I would say it was very short-lived. Very short-lived, man. Because honestly, I thought... Let me sit down. I thought what success was going to do for me was going to make me happy. After that, man, dude, I was so bummed out. I was like, man, I put in all this work and I'm still not happy. I thought success was going to bring me happiness. And I was like, I'm still like angry. I'm still like, in my head. I'm still just not there. Still sinking something. So from that on point, I kind of took my own journey into my own hands about being happy, trying to just let happiness come, but on the inside, not chasing something on the outside. And that was really huge for me. And that was only after 6 months of doing comedy, crying after each mic, because I sucked so bad that people would heckle and run out the mic. I wasn't supposed to be sad. I was supposed to be a lot funnier. I swear. Deep meaning. So this is me too. I was kind of fucked up in this one too. So this was only right after a mic, and I was I had a problem. I was horny, and and there was a bachelorette. I don't know which one's the male or female one, but it was the female one, Bachelorette. I don't know words a lot. They slip my tongue, but this group of chicks were coming out. They were like, "We're looking for Steve. I'm gonna suck his dick." And I was just like, "I'm Steve." And we're kind of like She's like, "Are you really Steve?" I was like, "I'm really Steve." She's like, "I don't believe it." And then there was a cool dude right next to me. He was like, "What? I knew Steve for years. That's Steve." So I'm golden, right? So like I'm with the group now. They're still partying. They're on the scavenger hunt. They're going to different like venues across town, just picking up little items like like vibrators and chocolate bunnies, which they were delicious. And we end up at the final stop. We end up at the club, and it was one of those clubs, and which nowadays are my favorite people to talk to while drunk. But we're talking to them, the whole party group, and the party group finds Steve, the real Steve. That was like the prize at the end. And I was like, so my problem was that I was horny. I was gonna find fulfillment, but Steve had to fuck it up. And I was like, "God damn it, Steve." And I ended up talking to this cool person named Purple Divine. And I realized too right there that love comes in a different amount of ways. I didn't realize that love didn't also mean sexual. Love can come in friendship, family, cool people that just text you, or just a cool conversation too, in the middle of nowhere. I met Purple Divine, and I realized all of that while just having that conversation. And it did what anybody would do, we just looked at each other, had that cool conversation, that moment, then I sucked her dick. Joking, but it was pretty big. No, joking. But it was just one of those little moments, man. Hang loose. It was hanging pretty loose. No. Alright. So many people kind of forget how to just have fun. It's like in the normal day-to-day life, we're all stressed out, and then we kind of what do we all do? We all work towards our vacation with our work hours. And then when that vacation comes, I don't know about you guys, but I'm still kind of in the go. And it's just learning how to just hang loose. The biggest examples of hanging loose for me is just enjoying a family barbecue, right? You don't have to take time off. Sometimes you do, if it's cool enough. Sorry, Auntie Steve. Hanging loose to me just means having fun. Yeah, do what makes you happy. So I was probably only I want to say 20. And I was looking at my big family vacation was coming up, and they were trying to go to Disneyland. Now the problem was that they're not fun. My family. What I didn't realize was that it's not necessarily, the idea of fun, but it's the people that you have fun with. And it's about making those moments and just enjoying the people. Yeah. Buying groceries. So again, this is I have a tendency to do a lot of weird habits that I share with people on stage. Buying groceries, I don't know about you guys, but I always go for the salty food.
Yes.
Yeah?
So
Yeah? I love that stuff. But it's like, I'm trying to buy healthier food. Hero's journey is call to adventure, the challenge, and the return. So, I'm off to Costco. Gotta buy toilet paper. So I'm looking for toilet paper. I'm like, oh my god, alright, get the toilet paper. Then we pay. Now that was the game plan. Now the game plan sidetracked or when I saw like the menu for the cafeteria, oh my god, those hot dogs, those pizzas. I've always said Costco would kill it if they started their own food chain. Am I wrong?
No.
Oh my god.
Very right.
Very, very right. But so the first thing I do is I enter, just trying to stick to I'm trying to eat a little bit healthy, just trying to take care of my house a little bit. And I'm making eyes with that pizza. I'm like, oh my god, is that extra pepperoni? And I'm doing my best. I stay away from the pepperoni. That's the challenge. It's kind of a cruddy challenge, but hey, it's my challenge. And I defeat it. I resist it. I'm like, back, Satan. I know your tricks. But, I'm able to buy my toilet paper, 4-ply, because I'm American, and I know what I like, right? I don't know about you guys. When you guys are able to just stick to your game plan, whenever you're trying to go towards a goal, there's always going to be little things that are trying to stop you. But hey, you're a hero at the end of the day when you finish that. When you're a mom, you gotta wake up early in the morning, make your kids lunch. Yo, you're a hero. 1, you didn't eat the kids' lunch. Yo, there's some good lunches in there. But 2, you didn't fall back to sleep. Hey, you made it. You're a hero. It's the little things. Not so weird. Alright, so I don't know. I'm a kind of a weird dude. So it's like, especially growing up, oh my god, such a little weirdo. Like, I just had that anxiety of not being able to talk to people. So it's like, I would always end up talking to the dog. I was a dog person. And I would, make small talk, was like, when people started dancing, but like on the side. Because I couldn't dance, because I was too embarrassed to dance. So I would have to, when people started dancing, I was that weird kid in the back. Like, just looking at you guys, like a murderer. Just really, was too, weird. So it's just learning how to get out of your comfort zone. It's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. And being like, oh hey, change. Change is good, change is different. Sorry little dog. I'm gonna talk and dance with some sweet ladies tonight. Yeah. Everyday life. Chores to be done. That's gross. I don't know if you guys ever clean up a garbage can.
Never.
Gross. Oh my god. My mom, she was like, Ernest, we need to clean the trash cans. And I can smell the trash cans from inside the house. That's how gross they were. I was like, I knew this day was coming already. And my mom just mowed the lawn that morning. She was a little bit tired, just a tiny bit. God, not a lot of it, just a tiny bit. She's a trooper. And she was like, Ernest, we need to clean these trash cans. And I did what any loving son would do. I pretended I was sick. And guys, the gagging I heard when she was cleaning those things is so nasty. All I heard was, "Oh my God, it's in my mouth!" And I was like, thank God I'm not out there playing with Call of Duty, boy. And I would say it's not my personal journey, but I was personally from my mom's personal journey. She had, the call to adventure was that she needed to clean these garbage cans. Now the challenge was not throwing up and while cleaning. But also one of the setbacks was that she thought she was gonna get help, where she had the strength to do it all along, thanks to her lazy boy. So she returned and she's great. I think most moms are already great, they just need to realize it too. Helping others. I like this one the most just because it has food in it. That's why I picked it, I'm not gonna lie. Helping others is kind of interesting to me. It's one of those things that we're all around each other right now. Think about it, we're all here right now. How did we all get here? We took our own transportation, whether that be the transportation system, the Maxes, the buses, who drives those? Another person. Whether you had a drink tonight or some food, who served that food to you? The bartender, the cooks. So it's kind of like a whole web. When you're doing something, you're never doing it alone. There's always somebody else. And it might not be always obvious, as in like me serving food to the homeless. I might be helping somebody out in a different way. Like ordering pizza from Costco. I'm helping them generate money so that she can look productive. Little things. Helping out. Okay, so guys, I was at this Max station, and I was trying to go home. It was late at night, and this guy I had my bike too, and this guy's like, "Hey man, do you have a bicycle pump?" And I was like, "Hey man, I don't." And this guy was like, "All right." And then he like starts asking other people, he's like, "Do you have a bike? Do you have a pump? Do you have a pump?" And they're like, "No." And like I'm sitting down on that bench, and I'm like, "Ernest, you do have a pump. It's at home. All you gotta do is get to the next Max station, ride your bike for like 20 minutes back. But you have a problem, Ernest. You're going to not be able to watch Netflix tonight." And I was just like, "Oh, this sucks." And, in my head, I'm like, all right, I'll tell him. I'm like, "Yo, man, I got some pump. I'll help you out." And he's just like, "Dude, that'd be awesome." And finally, I mustered all the courage, what my little legs to do. I'm tired as shit by this point. I'm like, "All right, man, I'll help you out." I finally, go to the house. My tire decides that I'm too fat for it. It has a breakdown of its own. So I ride my little scooter. So I'm just scootering to the guy. And I'm just like, "Hey man, I brought the bike pump." And he left. I was like, I tried to be a good person. So that's just helping others. Whether I didn't know he was going to be there or not, the deed was done. And your character is built by not when people are looking at you or can see your acts. Is built. You build your character when nobody can see you. That was it. And that's the hero's journey.